This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. No. This is Hellgon! Well, DemonKysho here. We're Spiral. And I will be talking to you about Guerrilla Games' new game, and probably PS3, must buy, gotta play it soon. Gotta hope I get a PS3. It's a game, Killzone 3. Now, side note, I will have to fix, I guess, in post. I'm one of the leaders of Spiral. If you ever noticed, Spiral Aether is just one person. It's actually me and Sindetta alone lead it. I have to say that because they will stab me, punch, beat, set on fire most, if not all, of my crevices. And I enjoy my crevices, not being stabbed, beaten, or on fire. Well, one of them I don't like. But that's where. Anyway, now I did try to get into the alpha and the closed beta and the private beta, but I was denied and rejected several times, like a nerd asking a hot chick out on the prom. Now, that's cool because I am totally not bitter or broken up about it, even though all I want to do is be inside of you, love you, send me away like some stray dog in the rain. Guerrilla, why would you let me love you? Why would you let me love you? We could have had it all. He threw it all away. You bitch. Where was I? Oh yes, Killzone 3. They released the open beta, and I'm going to talk to you guys about it. Well, not really talk, considering that would mean we're going to have a conversation. So I'm going to words at you. Potentially big words. So, don't be afraid. Now, what you're playing now is pretty much going to be the product of you're getting on release. What we're doing right now is just testing the game for bugs, glitches, and stress testing the servers. That's what betas are for. But, from what it looks like, apparently all of Americas, North and South included, that's why I said Americas, and all of Asia is trying to play. I wouldn't be surprised if a good chunk of Europe was getting in on the action. Either way, there are bound to be a few issues, as it's like a free buffet, music downloads on the internet, or that girl at the end of the bar at last call. You're gonna get yours, and you're gonna get yours while you're getting your good. Now, to actually start talking about Killzone 3. Start talking about one of the most disputed things, raged about things, blog things, and shit that just you guys wouldn't let go. There are the controls. Now, I don't know the entire issue. People are hell bent on controls, but I think it's usually the first thing what people do is blame about the controls when they suck, because they went on and off about what they, the weight, how it felt, if it was too weighty, it wasn't anything like Call of Duty, which a comment I hate a lot. But then they compare it to they compare it to Call of Duty or any other first-person shooter, like Halo, anything else. I like how nobody compared it to Battlefield, because the way the guns worked, or how you moved and acted, very similar. Surprised DICE and Guerrilla don't do a fusion dance and combine and make a great first-person, realistic, explosive damage shooter. Damn it, that was beautiful. But back to controls. They compare it. They did nothing but complain and gripe about it. But it's okay. I guess it's better. Personally, I think it's the same. Still people. I complete objectives. You're watching the video. I'm fucking Spiral. So, but you can change them in the options menu. In the beginning, I did change the aim button to the L1 trigger, because I'm usually used to aiming and I got so used to Battlefield controls, but a lot. It's nice to change up. I like when developers give you the option to change controls. And you know what? They changed it, but I changed it back because that L1 melee, I don't know, I just couldn't get my hand off that trigger. That, as you will see, I love that melee. To me, they're, like I said, the same. And if you feel a ways about it, then please be my guest and pull a Johnny Storm out of your ass. With that, I mean, flame on.
The target is safe. You defend
Now,
with great valor
there are only 5
and
classes.
crush their enemies.
With the basic rifleman gone, which he had nothing, you know, he contributed nothing to society. You know, he was pretty much the homeless person in Killzone. You know, without the golden voice, by the way. Oh, look at that! I'm full of references today. Anyway, except that, you know, he could use every pretty much gun that any other class have. But again, he's not there, and the assault is no longer one with the double health, and you focus on explosives. Like, no more grenade spam. But I'll talk about the changes now. Medic no longer has health packs, but has an aura around him in which he heals his nearby allies. Personally, I like the med packs because it was something physical, and I could scream out like, "Ah, med pack here with pills," or they could at least call it something, you know, more believable or medical related. You know, come up with something. I don't know. Lie to me, Guerrilla. Lie to me. Say it's like a aura where I secretly put band-aids on my friends. Come up with something. Now, the really good thing about a medic class, it has the ability to undo reality. Where in a really heated battle, they can pretty much raise like anybody. Now Killzone 3 also can revive someone with full everything. Plus that. What I mean is, they can revive a class and give them max ammo, plus grenades, actions, and give them more health than they already had. So it seems like, you know, people will be encouraging death/suicide. Ugh. Collar pull. Guerrilla Games, collar pull. I'm kidding, you know. Don't kill yourself. But some of you do need to kill yourself. I've seen you guys play. Anyway. But one of the neat little things is that it can deploy a little robot and like it'll like shoot out stuff. It's a cool little robot. If shit wasn't crazy enough, it can get back up once every life. Did you hear that? The medic, after it's killed, can get back up if left unattended once every life. Now, usually things like that are reserved for people like, I don't know, Jesus, or like, you know, some deity. But, you know, just make sure that you have to kill everybody. Kill all sons of bitches. Right? Now, just don't leave any bodies unattended, because you never know when a medic comes along, or you never know that was a medic. You left them there. Like, oh, well, I guess I'll go about my business sniping or camping, and then you get like a knife inserted inside your like just crevices, just deep, just inside you. Now you know. Now, another class I love, well, I really enjoy, but well, the Saboteur is now the Infiltrator, which is faster than a speeding bullet. And it doesn't fly. It jumps good. For all of you that get a reference like that, I will send you all a cookie through the internet. So please open your disk drives for the cookie to pop out. Now, the disguise it puts on, once buffed, can stay on when you do melee. So, like, you say you do a blue melee, the costume stays on. Again, melee, thank you, Guerrilla, for making me able to produce, once again, my love inside somebody. My love via your death. I just love it so much. But, my love is inside you. Anyway, it also has, once upgraded, limited stamina. And for Warzone, they have like a little sub-ability where it can plant or defuse a bomb the fastest. Now, the engineer is about the same. Where it can repair, you know, a faster rate if you upgrade it. It allows its turrets to fire missiles when it's fully upgraded. And it can hack enemy turrets into its own. But the cool thing it does now is that. Like, you hear me? It hacks enemy turrets. Like, come on, like that's always prevalent where a bunch of like engineers, they used to be spamming Killzone 2, they like one turret a piece. Now, or a couple engineers are like spam turrets as soon as they spawn. Oh, but it looks like you lose your bots once you die. It's automatic. So it gives somebody else a chance to either use a bot or something. But again, like, you could, why create a bot? You can just hack it. Now, the Tactician changed where it no longer throws down spawn grenades, and it claims spawn points on the map. So there were preset spawn points on the map, just pretty much like the objective. And they got the ability that the scout used to have was spot and mark. So the difference between the scouts scanning spot and mark ability in Killzone 2 and 3 is that it used to scan the entire field, and your enemies would stay on the screen when you scanned them. Any enemies you saw, by the way. So it stayed there till either you died or they did. And you can pretty much span that move over and over and over. And people don't realize how that was a very good, actually essentially one of the best moves in the game. People to spot and mark, because it was like essentially the equivalent of assist in either killing or sniping. So if you spot and mark somebody like real fast, you just duck down, mark them, and duck back down. You know where they are, and you can plan out where to just get the most perfect headshot. Now, the way they fix it is that now it doesn't, you can't activate it so rapidly. It does a series of scans on its own, and, like I guess for like 10, 15, 20 seconds, and it's limited to a range of 30 yards. So even if you do see them from far away, it won't pick them up and spot and mark. One thing though is that you get the ability to become Superman, where you can see bullets behind walls now, which is actually a nice benefit because now that you lost the ability to see so far, at least you can see, you know, the 360 degrees around you. Well, it'll focus on what you're looking at in the front, 30 yards where you're focusing. So you stand. So if you're going to turn the ability on, you want to scope out 360 degrees. So turn every time. You know, when it's scanned, just turn quickly. So turn as it's scanned, so you can catch the most people are coming around the corners or whatever. It's a very good ability, especially when people like they're camping or like they're hiding behind corners. They think, oh man, like how he'll never know, you know, that I'm behind this corner. Oh, that's a grenade. I wonder what. Boom. So it's fantastic. Now, it also you know, it still has its aerial bot, but yeah, again, spawn points. Oh yeah, it also has a temporary ability, just like the infiltrator has, where it can claim those spots faster, completely upgraded, and it can claim objective spots faster, like for capture and hold. Now finally the Scout, one of my favorite classes in Killzone 2 because of said ability of spot and mark. The cloak cannot be permanent if you fully upgrade it and you use a silenced weapon. So if you use a silenced weapon, you won't use their cloak so fast or at all. So which is a kind of a good benefit for Scout, that we can stay up there and still snipe. But again, lost in spot and mark. What I gained is the ability to nullify the Tactician spot and mark. So what it does is any one person around a Scout, they can't be detected by spot and mark. It's essentially the same radius as I would mention. I guess it would be bigger than the medic's healing radius. But the final upgrade of that would be the ability to pretty much scramble your enemy's radar, which is good, but it's also a double-edged sword because an enemy can tell where you are. Like, there's an enemy in the area by saying, "Oh well, my radar is out. There must be somebody there, probably a Scout." Another thing it kind of sucks for you is that your radar also is out. So do what you can with that. Some people are choosing not to upgrade that ability. Some hate it. So just do what you can, and I don't know.
Search and destroy.
It's up to you.
Find the target area and
Anyway,
place charges.
here are
Defend
some
them until
tips
the
for
target is destroyed.
Alright? Because I actually encountered a couple other nights several people apparently had never played a first-person shooter. They have. They're like, oh my god, how did this work? Can I shoot now? Please, will somebody give me a cheeseburger? And I was like, what the hell was that last? Seriously, somebody asked me for a cheeseburger online. What the? Oh, I was confused, scared. I killed him fast. Stabbed him in the chest. Anyway, some tips. Be a team player. Lone wolfing really isn't going to cut it. There are objectives. You should really try and do them. Even with a class like Infiltrator, you need to think about it. Like, if you're an Infiltrator, like, be like, hey guys, I'm an Infiltrator. Why don't you guys create like a focus point where you don't have to run and get killed, but like, show the enemy like, oh, well, there's a bunch of them here. Let's focus over here. So the Infiltrator will get like an opportunity to like sneak into like a door or area where they're not at, and get them up. They like get like assassinated. It's actually really good because they're fast. Some people like can only aim so fast. A really good infiltrator. I'm not mumbling. A really good infiltrator will pretty much run past any gunfire, like zoom, stab the hell out of his opponent, or shoot him, or kill him. It's actually interesting. Another thing is The Rock said this the best. You should know goddamn role. Like, for the love of God, if you are a scout, what is your business in the front lines? Like, other than like being another death or kill, what's the point? No, I mean, why are you up there to begin with? You should lean back. Or medic. Again, same thing. Like, you have to treat this like if it was a party system or RPG. And I will also give an example again in a moment. Where like, you're the only people that should be there are two people should be in front. Engineer. No, really your tactician. Because you should take the front lines and be scanning and taking, points everywhere. Then your engineer, because they are gonna put up turrets and set up a solid defense or offense. And a lot of those guys should be the infiltrator and medic, in case to scoop up, or whatever, get in between, get behind, or especially raise who died or whatever. And lastly is a scout. There you have it. So try to like play that. Another thing, again, think about it like an RPG. I know you get unlocks, and you guys want to get crazy with them with like unlocking weapons first or abilities. So I personally, if you'll see in my video, that I chose my abilities over my guns. And what I do is I'll take your gun after I kill you and use that against anyone. I could reload ammo anywhere and I get a lot of it. It's like, why do I need to get guns when I could just find some on the battlefield? That's me personally. What else? You should really learn how to burst fire, because all you guys complain, oh my god, the LMG is so inaccurate, or these guns are so terrible. But anything that's really automatic, like, gets less accurate. If you, like with any game, like the longer you hold down the trigger, the less accurate you're gonna be. So burst. If you really want a game where you can get good at bursting, I'll mention Battlefield or Halo. You can really get good at burst firing a gun. Well, personally, I think I really got it down with Battlefield though. It really is. Ugh. Like, is this a review of Killzone 3 or Battlefield? Both. It's because 3 got announced. So anyway, but as I was saying, team player. Again, oh yeah. Sometimes you realize KDR really doesn't matter, and you're gonna have to take one for the team and just do the objectives and support, because not everybody can be #1, unless you're me or you Spiral or one of those two, which at point you probably can't be either of them or one. But Spiral, you really understand? No, you don't. It's a thing that's earned. It's not even earned or done. It's just you either do it or you don't. Have it or you don't. Got it? Damn it. Anyway, so like that's pretty much all my tips. Try to, oh yeah, again, just switch your jobs when you can. If you're getting killed a lot, then maybe you weren't cut out for it. You know, maybe you should switch your jobs or something. Or altogether just say I'm kidding. You don't say PS3. If you suck, maybe you should suck. But this has been my Killzone free review tip thing. So be sure to purchase it in like the next 2 weeks. Comes out soon. Oh my god, I forgot the date. It's like March, February, something, 20 something. Oh damn it! Anyway. So this has been DemonKysho. Remember to subscribe, a lot of other stuff. Not to this my channel, Spiral Aether. Put a link somewhere in the beginning of and end of every one of them. And remember, I want you guys to spiral on.